Good morning, everyone.
Good
Hey,
morning.
good morning, Sujona.
So, today we have the recruitment team of Grey Edge with us. And my first question goes to Ajay. Ajay, which job profiles are thriving in the AC industry?
Sujona, we need to understand here first. The world is changing, and the manual processes which were there 10 years back becoming redundant. So, AC industry is also going through the change processes to cope up with the pace. A lot of manual processes have been stopped, and the fully automated softwares have taken over to make the activity seems well planned. One such process named building information modeling have been introduced which deals with your 2D, 3D documentations, error detections and resolving till the realistic view of the whole project, capturing every minute details which a construction professional may need at the time of execution. So according to me, if you are an architect, MEP engineer or any construction professional, if you include BIM process certification in your profile, will definitely add value to it. So this is my view on the future job profiles for AC industry.
Excellent. My next question goes to Anuja. Anuja, which important points one must take care of while making a resume?
Yeah. See, as we all know how important a resume is, so the quality of your resume makes a first impression and can determine whether or not a potential employer will consider you for an interview. So I would like to highlight three important points which candidates usually tends to ignore or they do not give much importance. So the first one is the size of your resume. Avoid to make your resume longer. Keep the resume short and to the point. Now, see, there'll be hundred of people who apply for the job for a particular position. So, with these many profiles, the interviewer will hardly spend 20 seconds looking at your resume. So, we should try not to make our resume longer than 2 pages. It should be short and to the point. Now, the second one is choose the right font. Now, the resume should be clear to read. Avoid using tiny fonts in the resume. Choose any font that is easy on our eye. Use the same font and the format throughout the resume. Try not to change because it will not look good. It will look unprofessional. And the third very important point is when you tell about your work experience. Now, see, resume is just not the summary of our experience, but it is in fact a marketing tool which tells our professional story in the best way. So, mention your accomplishment and not just the JD which the employer has given. Now, you can list your accomplishment like you can think of all the praise you have received, the promotions you have been given. You can mention the special responsibilities which you have handled. Focus on good results. Mention all this info into the resume. Trust me, it will make your resume look much more dynamic. And I'm sure investing time into writing your own resume will definitely be worth. And we should always keep one thing in mind, that is, it is not important how big your resume is, but it is very important how precise your resume is. So yes, I hope this short information will help in making a good resume. Yeah.
Excellent. Moving on. So, Prabhat, during the physical interview, what qualities do recruiters notice in a candidate?
Sure, Sujan, I will tell you. There are three types of candidates and four types of parameters to gauge. Candidate types. First is entry level, second is mid level, third is senior level. Parameter types. First is domain knowledge, second is attitude, third is leadership quality, and fourth is communication skill. First, I will speak about domain knowledge. For entry level, it should be good. For mid level, it should be very good. For senior person, not much required because he will not do any work, but he should have knowledge to manage efficiently. Secondly, attitude. This is most important thing which all employers are looking because this cannot be taught. It's inbuilt. In general, having a positive attitude means being optimistic about situation, interactions, and yourself. People are positive attitude can remain hopeful and see the best even in the difficult situations. Hence, positive attitude persons are required in all types of candidates. Third, leadership quality. For entry level, he should be flexible to be groomed. For mid level, he may or he may not have leadership qualities, but ideal situation is he should have. For senior level, leadership quality is must. Fourth and last is communication skill. For entry level, not much required, but flexible to be groomed. For mid-level, communication skill is required to handle his or her subordinates. For senior level, communication skill is the most important thing, as he has to manage client as well as team. Thank you, Sajana.
That's
That's it.
great. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. And I hope whoever's watching is gaining key insights. Thank you.